Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Yes. Can you see me? Yes. Okay. And have you finished your homework? Oh, sorry. Again, have you?
No, I still don't understand
Oh, okay. It's the same thing when I ask you what a word means. Okay. So maybe I'll just give you another homework. Okay. Since our lesson is still about reading and writing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So we will continue our previous lesson and it's still about reading and writing. Okay, I'm gonna show you the part. Okay, I'm gonna ask you if we still need to read the passage or skip on reading since we have read this one last week. Read or not? To read or not?
I don't remember.
Okay, so it's better to read. I will read the first paragraph. You read the second. Okay? Mhm. So, Bill Bryson. I was born in the United States, but I have written several travel books about England. I lived there with my wife and 4 children for 20 years. For the last 3 years, we have lived in the United States. Our children are now learning about life in the United States. I'm sure they will be happier because they have lived in 2 countries. I like Britain and I want to return, but my daughter Felicity is going to start college here soon. So it won't be for another 4 years. Your turn.
I have just been to England for 6 weeks to work in a radio program about the English language and also to talk about the book I've just writing. Most writers don't like doing this. I don't like traveling around the country selling their book. I don't mind it. I like visit new places and meeting lots of people. It's very different from the life I have in the United States
United.
when I'm writing. United. When I'm writing. In England, people drove me around in the big cars and I stayed in expensive hotels. It was good because I didn't have to pay any bills. Everyone was kind to me and it was fun.
Okay, so let's talk about Bill Bryson's background. So tell me, where was Bill Bryson born?
Mm, he was born in the United States.
United,
United.
US, in the US. But where have they lived for 20 years? Where did they stay for 20 years?
Stay in England.
England. And did they go back to the US?
Yes, 3
Yes.
years we have lived in the US.
Okay, so they returned to the US. And what does Bill think about his children who have lived in two countries?
He's sure they will be happier.
Okay, how about Bill? Where does he prefer to live? In the US or in England? Where does he prefer to live? Britain or in England or in the US?
England.
In England. But can he go back there to stay for good? Mhm. Can he live in England again? Can he stay in England? Hmm. No. If no, why not? Why can't he go back to Britain with his family? Mhm.
Um, he have he has just been to England for 6 weeks to work on the radio program.
Oh, so you mean Bill has visited England? Yes. So is that just a visit or staying for good?
Mm,
A visit? Just a visit? Or will he be staying there for good?
staying there for good.
It means he's not going back to the US on his family?
Mm,
No. So it's just a visit.
um,
For how long? 6 weeks.
weeks
Why did he go back to England? For what reason? Reasons.
to work on a radio program about the English language and also to talk about the book he has just written.
He has just written. Oh, so it means he will promote his books. He will sell his books. Okay. And as a writer, what other things does he have to do
Mm,
so he can sell his books?
most writers don't like traveling.
Okay, so selling books includes traveling. Okay. How about Bill? Does he like traveling?
Yes.
Yes, he does. And what's the difference between how people treat him in England and in the US? How do people in England treat Bill?
He'll
Does he have to pay in the US or in England?
He like in England.
Yes, he does. Why is that?
Um, because people drove him
Him?
around in big cars and he stayed in expensive hotels. It
Uh-huh.
was good because he didn't
Have to
have
pay.
to pay.
Okay, so that's why he likes it in England. He doesn't have to pay when he have to sell his books. He can stay in beautiful places. Okay, and now we're ready to answer the task. Write A, B, or C. Right, wrong, or doesn't say. Please read number 21.
Bell returned to the United States after living in the England for a long time.
Mhm. Right, wrong, doesn't say.
Wrong.
Remember, do you remember where was Bill born?
Yeah. In the United States,
Okay, so he was born in the US, and then where did he live for a long time? Where?
England.
England. So Bill is in England. And did he return or go back to the US?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, sorry. So the answer is
Right.
it's right. He returned. Number 22, please.
Bell thinks it will be good for a student to live in more than one country.
Mhm.
Right.
Right. And what does he think about what his children will think about living in more than one country? They will be more
Happier.
happier. So it means it will be good because when something makes you happy, it's good for you. So it's right. Number 23.
Bill's daughter didn't want to go to college in
Mhm.
England.
Uh-huh.
He said,
Doesn't say. Yes. Number 24.
Bill has just visited England to finish writing his new book.
Mhm. What's the reason for Bill's visit in England? Is it to finish writing his new book? Do you want to see the story again? Okay, so look at it. Uh, Bill has just visited England to finish writing his new book. Is that the reason?
Right.
Right. What did Bill do when he visited England?
He has George been to England for 6 weeks to work on the radio program about
Okay.
the English language.
And there's another one. There's another one. Mhm. Another reason why he visited England.
Right?
Oh, I mean another reason why Bill visited England. First, to work on a radio program about the English language. Another one is, hello, are you okay? Are you tired?
No.
No? Okay. Is it hard? Mhm. Okay. So he went to England to work on a radio program. One, two, to talk about the book. So tell me, did Bill visited England to finish writing his new book?
Yes.
To finish writing, it means to continue writing his book. No. So the statement is
Wrong.
wrong. Okay. He visited England to work on a radio program and talk about his book. It means to sell his book, to promote his book, not to write. Okay, number 25, please.
Bill is happy with the things he has to do to sell his book.
Mhm. Okay, analyze it. The things he has to do to sell. Do you remember the things he has to do to sell?
Book.
Uh-huh. What is it? First, tell me about your answer. Do you have an answer in number 25? Is it right, wrong, or doesn't say?
Mm, Right.
It is. Yes, you're right. What does he have to do to sell? Do you remember what he has to do to sell?
Sell books.
Yes. What does he have to do?
Mm,
Or to sell books, he has to,
Visit new places.
yes, to travel. And it says, I don't mind it. It means it's okay. It's okay with him. Okay. So it's right. Number 26, please.
Bill has traveled to many different places in United States.
Hmm. Right, wrong, doesn't say. Mhm. travel to many different places in the US. What do you think? Do you want to see the story? The passage? Mhm. Okay. See if Bill has traveled to different places in the US. Look at the things that talks about the US. Example, he was born there. What else? 3 years. They have lived in the US for 3 years. What else? Mhm. What other informations can you see about the US aside from those underlined?
Mm.
No more. So, what's the answer? Did Bill travel to many different places in the US?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Is it wrong?
Yes.
So if it's wrong,
Right.
what is your final answer? Again, Bill has traveled to many different places in the US. Did he travel to different places in the US? Can you find different names of places in the passage? Different names of places in the US? Mhm.
Mm. It's
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. But does that sentence tell us that he visited a lot of places in the US? Mhm. Are there informations about different places in the US in this passage, in this story? Yes, there are. No, there aren't.
this there.
What places have been mentioned that is from the US?
Mm.
Name of place in the US? New York, Las Vegas. Did he mention names like that? States or city?
Mm.
No, we can't see any. So, what do you think? Did he travel to different places in the US?
Mm. Right.
It's wrong, yes, but we can't see the correct answer. So it doesn't say, dear. It doesn't say. It doesn't tell us if he visited different places or not. So it's a C. Okay. Okay, number 27.
It costs Bill a lot of money to travel around England for 6 weeks.
Hmm.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. Did he pay for his bills?
Mm.
No.
No.
Okay. Next activity. Choose the best word. And in here, we will talk about crocodile. So here are your choices. And we've got one example. At 0, it says we can find crocodiles in tropical parts of the world. The world. For example, Africa, South America, and Northern Australia. Your turn. Go to number 28.
They spend most of the time on
Mhm. So they spend most of the time. It says water. Mhm. So it
in
means, yes, in, because they are swimming. Am I right? They can swim. Mhm. Crocodiles can swim. So it's in. 29.
in slow moving water, but they are
Mhm.
they
Look,
can
they can. Okay. Always look to the next word. Okay. Somehow it will help you to find the answer. Okay. Number 30, please. Often.
you often see crocodiles together in large groups. They
Mhm.
eat
Eat. Yes. Okay. Keep going.
they eat everything they catch, like fish,
Okay.
birds, and small animals.
Mhm.
They make a meal of large animals or even people.
Oh no. Okay. They eat people. Okay. 32.
There are more than
Uh-huh.
10 types of crocodile.
Mhm.
They all have very sharp teeth.
Mhm.
They often lose
Mhm.
these
Wait, can you spell it? A, B, or C? A or C?
see,
C. Yes. Okay. Mhm.
but soon get new ones. Crocodiles are usually about 3
0.5
3.5 meters long,
meters.
but some meter long, but some are much big,
Mhm.
biggest.
So we are comparing crocodiles to some. So we're comparing two groups. When we compare two groups or two things, which one do we use?
Mm,
If it's just one group, big. If we compare two groups or two things on each other, which comparative do we use? So again, if we are going to describe just one group, we will use just the word big. So this is not an option because we have two groups, crocodiles and some crocodiles. Can you compare them? When we compare two groups or two things, uh-huh, we use bigger. When we compare one thing to two or more, we use biggest. Okay? So in here we have two groups. We describe them to each other. Which one to use?
Mm, bigger.
Bigger. So we can say some crocodiles are much bigger than others. So we use bigger. Okay. 35.
Crocodiles live for a long time.
Yes. Okay. Next activity. So in here, we will read the descriptions of some things related to. Is this about the holiday? I believe. No, no, it's not about a holiday. It's about publications. Okay, it's about publications. Example, when your friends go on holiday, they send you this. It's a postcard. Okay. Clue, some things you can read. Okay, things you can read. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to number 36.
If you don't understand the word, you can talk this dictionary.
Yes, a dictionary. Okay, number 37.
You can buy this every week and read about many interesting subjects in it.
hmm It starts with M. I don't know if this is available every week or every month. hmm Different kinds of this gets published every week and some once a month. Okay, what do you think? Any idea? hmm Okay, it's a magazine. Magazine. Okay. Have you seen a magazine? Do you know what a magazine is? Okay, number 38, please.
If you write about your daily life in this, you might want anyone to read. Daily,
Oh, what is it?
daily.
Something to read, something to write on. Can you spell your answer? I might not be, uh, I'm not be hearing it clearly. D
I-I-L-Y.
L Y. Daily means there's one dear daily. Daily means every day. We can't read that word. It's a time word. It's something to read where you write your secrets. Mhm. Okay, I will show it to you. Do you have a diary? Do you have a diary?
Yeah.
What can we write in the diary?
You write um
Mhm. What can we write in a diary?
we write we write about what's the day we have.
Okay. Okay. Number 39.
You write this for your mother when you ask for the phone call.
Okay. It could also be on call. Yes, answer the phone. And mom is not available. You will take the Mhm. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. So what do you write for her when she can't answer the phone? You did. Mhm.
Mm,
You can also write it. You can send it to someone. You can send it to someone and you type. It's a I can't see you, dear. Is it the internet? You think so? Mhm. Okay. It's a message. Okay. So message could be written. It could also be electronic. So the description is not enough. So I understand you can't think about the answer. Okay. Number 40.
People buy this every morning to read about what has has happened in the world
Mhm.
newspaper.
Yes. Okay, so the details are enough. So you found the answer. Next activity. In here, you have to complete the letter, but you have no choices. You do it by yourself. Okay, let's try it. Dear Maria, it's good to be back home. That is an example. Be back home in my country. Your turn. 41.
Back home
Mhm,
in my country, but I still think
mhm. Think all the friends. Connect the two.
think was
But I still think. What is it? Hello?
uh, I think it all
Off. You said off.
mm,
Yes? Did you say off? Hello?
yeah.
Did you say off?
No,
What did you say?
I say in the uh
I still
as for
think.
as for the
Oh, try to complete it again. But I still think.
it's
Mhm. So think of a word that we can write next to think. And It's about all the friends. There are two possible answers. Hello?
Mm,
Mhm. I will ask you, what are you thinking now? What are you thinking now?
mm,
Answer in full sentence. I am thinking.
I'm thinking about
That's the answer. About. Okay. You see? Look at the possible question. Mhm. What was Sophie thinking about? She is still thinking about all her friends. Okay? About or of. You know it. I do know you know it, dear. Okay. Continue.
mm, all my friends. I I think
Made.
about all the friends I met
Mhm.
in our English class, especially
Especially. Especially.
especially you.
Mhm.
I cried.
I cried. Mhm. Mhm. When did she cry?
Not English.
Yes. Answer in full sentence. She cried. When did she cry? She cried. Mhm. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Listen to the question. When did she cry?
When she left England.
Okay, so we're looking for the word when. I cried when or after. I cried after. I cried as I left. I cried before I left. There are several possible answers. Okay, next. 43.
Like, because I cry when I left England because I forget.
Mhm. We,
Mm,
mhm. We are looking for a be verb, and it's in past tense because he visited England in the past. Which be verb do we use? Be verbs are is, are, was, were. So which one do we need? Mhm. Hello, Lynn? Okay. I will give this one as your homework so you can have time to analyze it. Okay? Okay. So today we learned about the descriptions of some things to read, just like a magazine, a diary, a message, and we filled up the story about the crocodiles and which word is the best or suitable words in the blanks. And we also learned how to understand a story so we can tell if a statement is true, wrong, or doesn't say. Okay, so is it okay if I'll give you two homework because we didn't finish the lesson? Oh no, it's Monday. You can't do it. Okay, just one homework will do. Okay. So, do you have any questions, Lynn, about your lesson today?
No, I don't.
Are you feeling tired?
A little bit sleepy.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's okay. You can take your beauty sleep after the class. Okay. Thank you so much, dear. Bye-bye.
Have a
Thank,
good night. Bye
thank
bye.